Now I'm expecting him to go pretty much to the right of screen. Start working that headland. Yep. Cool. So we have 2 cotton harvesters working in the same field. Happy days. So looks like we're pulling in a decent amount of yield here as well, which is good. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms and welcome back to another episode of Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. So what we're doing at the moment is we've got a prefab wall problem we need to sort out. We also need, I'm thinking a new type of trailer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cruise over to the shop. We're still in April. We've just sold a bunch of clothes. We've purchased the rope maker. We need to take some wool and some cotton down there. We've got cotton due to be harvested, I think, in October, I think it was. When's harvest season? Cotton, October, November. So we've still got a few months to wait until that cotton's ready. We need to look at potentially some other revenue streams. So we've got a whole bunch of wood chips we need to sell. We've got a whole bunch of stuff in the sawmill we can start to move. But what I want to do is I want to try and move this product as efficiently as possible and not drive off onto the wrong side of the road here. Now I'm playing on patch 1.3 of the game. The steering is atrocious on console, so if you're watching this in the future it may have been patched again, but the sensitivity of the steering is just all out of whack, so that's kind of the problem I've got at the moment, as you can see just there. Last episode we picked up this Puma AFS Connect, I think it is. It's the, I'm going to untag the farmer's market while we're here. Untag, cool. We're going to pick up the mulcher. We're a little bit light on funds, so I think we're going to just potentially sell some of this wood. Let's get rid of some of this wood and recoup some cash. So let's have a look at the trailers. So I was checking out the low loaders earlier, so they're probably going to be my preferred method of moving product around. Okay, miscellaneous. There is this trailer here, but it's not going to be able to carry very many items. So the one that I was looking at, if I can remember where low loaders are. Trailers, I'm assuming, yeah. So we got the low loaders. Nothing in these guys, no. Got a couple of flatbed trailers, but I'm not a huge fan. Got the Profi liner, but obviously it's got a roof, so that's a little bit limited in how much we'll be able to carry. Now that's quite long. I think the Demco may not be as long. Load King's probably longer, but it's also going to be harder to maneuver. So let's try the Demco to start with. It's this Flegel. Yeah, it's got a drawbar, which I'm not a huge fan. So we'll try this. I think what we'll do is we'll lease it initially, just to keep our costs down. And we're going to focus on loading up prefab walls, at least initially, because they're quite big. And then we'll try and see if we can load up some other stuff as well. Got a couple of other used purchases that we've got, so another trailer. We've also got weed sprayer, that type of thing. So this is going to be a bit of a oh shoot, it's going to be a bit of a challenge to maneuver. I'm going to have to adjust this steering, so let's do this actually quickly before I forget. So I think it's in general settings potentially. So steering sensitivity, let's knock it back to like 150 and see if this doesn't improve the semi-trailer. Oh yeah, not too bad. The tractor will be a little bit slower, but it is what it is. So this has got a bit of length on it. That's what she said, right? Anyway, bad puns aside, let's head back to the farm. We'll get this loaded up and then we'll come back in. Alright, here we are. So let's get positioned. So we'll give ourselves plenty of room this time. And we're going to focus on loading this guy up with some wood. So let's get the rest of these prefab walls on. And then we'll come back in. So I'll throw on a time lapse while I'll do this. See you in a few minutes. definitely needs a bit of work, but we'll get that sorted. So I'm just going to push the rest of these pallets back in. I just wanted to test out that, see how many I could load at once. So it looks like 6 is too many. So it looks like we could do... No, I had 12, didn't I? Two stacks of 4, so that should give us 8 pallets. So that shouldn't be too bad. So that should hopefully allow us to get some product moved a little bit more efficiently. And having it come out of this spawn point is very, very good for a condensed loading pattern as well, so we don't have to move as many pallets around. Let's put that guy in there. Okay, let's jump into this guy. Get everything strapped down. Okay, so those wood chips aren't strapped down, so I'll come back and deal with them in a second. Let's strap down the rest? No. Actually, I'm going to have to grab the forklift. So I'll just make a mental note that we can't load on the track part. So that's the part that folds down. So whatever you're loading has the ability to drive off. Okay, good to know. Of course I'm going to have to drive around the other side. Alright, let's drive around the other side and get this guy off. Okay, actually this time we'll try and lift it. And get my fork in there. Okay, cool, got it. It's the only downside with this sort of trailer. It doesn't have anything to push against, so for the big bulky items like the prefab walls, I think it's going to make sense. So everything else should be strapped down here. So we'll send this load off to the grain elevator museum. I'll get these other pallets moved back in to position. Okay, and then I'm just going to send the worker off from here. So let's go activate AR worker. Not quite what I had in planned, but so it has to be a go-to. So let's go to grain elevator. So see if he will drive into the driveway. Okay, target unreachable, of course. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we're going to do a go-to. So I think what we're going to have to do is let's try for this intersection and then face it down the road. So hopefully this makes it there in one piece. Alright, let's get these pallets picked up and put back into storage. So I'm going to throw out a time lapse while I do that. Enjoy the tunes. Alright, job done. So we're in April. Let's just check in on our other jobs. So mainly the animals. Okay, so sheep are not looking too bad. Cows are nearly consumed the meadow grass, so I want to get that down to 0 before I throw some hay in there. Rope maker is obviously waiting on materials. Sawmill needs to be topped up. What can we do? I mean, we could try and skip through to February to get to October. I think that's what we might do, because there's not much we can do until we get to harvest time. Now I'm not gonna. Well, I might try and get a skidder. We'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll let our solar panels recoup some cash over the next 6 months. Okay, so what have we got? 5,000 in leasing cost, 20,000 in property income. Looks like a grape and olive harvester. Just want to make sure we can sustain our sheep, which is looking like we'll be able to. Let's just have a quick flyover of the area. Okay, got wool pallets there. It's another day for wool pallets. How's the stockpile of grass? So we've got heaps of grass bales there. Got a couple there. Okay, so we should be pretty sweet. Used vehicles. Let's check in on our truck. Okay, has not... Okay, what's going on there? Stuck. Okay, let's try this again. So it looks like we're heading down the right path at least. I mean, it could have been because we went to sleep for some reason. Okay, is that working? Anyway, if I have to drive it down there, I will. But let's just skip ahead. Obviously, I don't want to miss the harvesting window, so I'll pay close attention to that. But I think we said it was September. Kubota. Okay, another small tractor. Good discount. I think we'll pass for the moment. Okay, we're in June. We've got to get to October. Okay, so let's go ahead and... So it looks to me like this guy. Target is unreachable. I'm going to have to drive it down there. Alright, let's throw on the time lapse while I drive it down there, and then we'll come back in. Enjoy the tunes. Alright, here we are. So let's back it up. We'll come in this first driveway. So we should be able to offload all these prefab walls, I'm hoping. And then the wood chips we'll have to go and sell manually. So we'll find out where the best place to sell those is. Okay, so let's... 33,000. Okay, so we've got prefab walls, 8,000 litres of stock. Needs planks long, wood beams, and wood plates. Okay, how do we... Okay, strap down. So let's go see where our wood chips are going to be sold. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to do this. So, animal dealer, farmer's market, Goldcrest Valley train, barge terminal. Let's do this. So I think the barge is just down here. So, alright, let's head over to there, just down the road. Oh, this is going to be sketchy, trying to get out of here. I'm sure they put that light pole there and these rocks to make it a challenge to get out of here. And the bloody trees. Right, let's head down to the barge terminal, which is just down here. Don't like my chances of getting in there with this trailer, but we'll see how we go. Alright, looks relatively straight. I mean, something tells me this low loader is not designed for this purpose. Okay, is that the... That's the sell point here. So this is the tip station. So if we go... If we drive over this, we'll take it. Okay, hardly worth it, but anyway. Okay, let's... Oh, I've just made it. This is a really long trailer. I wonder if the wet roads cause a bit of a slippy, slidey sort of situation. Okay, what I'm hoping is I can send this guy back on a worker now. So let's go to... So let's go down this way to the bottom end of the farm. Right, that looks to be working, hopefully. Please. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Right, let's go ahead and sleep. Okay, into July. What do we got here? Ooh, second cotton harvester. This could be very handy actually, because we are going to be farming a lot of cotton. So what is it? 226,000. I mean, I think we have to pull the trigger on this for sure. Excellent. Okay, we're out of room for our wool pallets. Let's go and shift those quickly. We also need to stock up on some wood, so I'm not really worried about that for the moment. But we will make that a focus soon. I mean, we're probably gonna have to get another couple of Profi liners, to be honest, and just start stockpiling different products in different places until we get some auto loading mods. Right, what I'm going to do is I'll throw on a time lapse while I move these pallets of wool, and then we'll come back in. See you in a minute. I don't really care. Job done. There's our low loader coming back in. We were going to sleep again, weren't we? So let's do that quickly. Yeah, we can leave that guy there. This guy needs repairs. We also probably need to put a workshop, I think, closer to the main farm, so we can service and modify the tractors a little bit more efficiently. Okay, 21,000 property income. It's August. What do we got? Horse planter, Zeki rice harvester, fertilizer spreader, seeder. Okay, 2 more months till October. Okay, grass feed's getting a bit low. Okay, these guys have consumed all the meadow grass, so we'll start loading these guys up with some hay while the cotton harvest is underway. And I rhymed in time, so budum cha. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep again. Okay, September, used vehicles, water trailer, not really worried about that. Okay, cow barn. So we're going to need to get some food into these sheep as well. So I think we can push it for 1 more month. Let's just double check if the cotton is actually ready. Yeah, so it should be October. Let's check our growth map. Yeah, so they're about to go off. One thing we will do while we're sleeping, let's get this combine, not this combine, this guy here. Can we get it doing a go to? Okay, set destination. So let's go just to field 8 here. Okay, that should be all good. Target is unreachable. Of course it is. I'm just going to have to drive it over, aren't I? Right, where's our... Yeah, this guy here. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep. Get into the harvesting window. And let's get cracking on this harvest. Alright, here we go. So we're in October. We're all set to harvest. No pallets at the sheep barn, so we'll go and sort that out. Okay, let's jump into this guy. We'll head over... We'll start with field 8. So we'll try and get both harvesters going in the same field, just so we can get our efficiency up. So I'm going to drive this guy over to field number 8 and then we'll come back in. See you in a minute. Alright, here we are. So let's have a quick look at the field. So we've got a 95% yield bonus, which I'm pretty happy about. So let's see how much cotton we can pull out of this field. Okay, so let's get our AR worker menu open. Okay, so we want to start with the headlands. So let's reset. Yep, start with the headlands. Okay, I'm thinking that's going to be it. So let's go activate AR worker. So hopefully they start from this corner. Let's just quickly observe what's going to happen here. Okay, lucky crop destruction is turned off. So it looks like they're going to do the curved side first. Awesome. Alright, do we attempt to do 2 in 1 field? I think we do. I want to observe how they operate first and foremost. So if we start them from opposite corners, I think there shouldn't be a problem, because they should be far enough away from each other, but I guess only time will tell. Okay, so if I line this guy up here, let's detect the field. Yep, so it's detected the field. Okay. Now I'm expecting him to go pretty much to the right of screen. Start working that headland. Yep. Cool. So we have 2 cotton harvesters working in the same field. Happy days. So it looks like we're pulling in a decent amount of yield here as well, which is good. Now if we jump out, hopefully that's not going to stuff things up. Let's have a look. So weeds growing, he's rolling. So our field prep should help us out here. Now how far away is this guy? What's he going to do? So I'm assuming this guy should get onto the adjacent headland, so the one basically next to it, or he's going to try and harvest the headland that's already been done. Well, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? Or is he going to try and catch up to... He's going to try and ram this guy. Watch this. Oh no. Okay, is he squaring up for... No, can't detect the field, so it's going to try and race down to this end. Okay, something tells me we're about to get a collision. Alright, something tells me this is not going to work. Alright, let's jump into this guy behind. Okay, let's just let this other guy figure it out. Okay, so he's still going to do the headland. So let's get this guy doing the up and down. Alright. So don't start with the headland. Start with the up and down. Okay. So let's activate our worker. So let's see what happens here. Nothing. Okay, hang on. Maybe this will work. We can get out of these trees. So maybe that's the way you do it. You're going to have one doing the headland, one doing the up and downs. Hopefully they don't collide. Alright, we'll see how this pans out. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Let me know how you're liking the series down below. Let me know how you're liking Farming Simulator 25. And let's just admire that sunset and a little bit of God rays, as they say. coming off the lake and the river. Looks very picturesque. So see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.